Hello my friends, Paul here at RoJoBe Music again. Sorry about the ending of part 2. I've really got to keep on top of keeping an eye on the time. Okay, so for me it's just minutes later. So at the end of the second video I was applying a coat of boiled linseed oil to the fretboard, and I left it a couple of minutes, then wiped off the excess. So this is how it looks now. So you can see it's nice and clean, it's all nice and shiny, but not, slick. And it looks rather good. We've still got the fingernail gouges there. They're staying, it's part of the guitar. They're not a problem. I'm gonna, towards the end of the, just before restringing the guitar, I'll have a look and see if I need to, clean the fretboard again and re-oil it. And if I do, it's not a problem. Won't take very long. So, so that part's done. What I want to do now is try to clean up the tuners and also the ferrules that are still in the headstock. Hold on, let me just drop this tripod down. See if that'll help a bit. How's that? Yeah, that's probably a bit better. So what I'm going to use on these ferrules, because they're not really rusty. They're pitted and just a bit grimy, but they're not too bad. And also, as I said, I want to keep the patina of this particular instrument because it is quite old and battered and played. So there's no point, making these shiny like mirrors. Seriously, what is the point? So what I've got here is just some ordinary metal polish. So I'm gonna just whack a bit of that on, see how that looks. As I said, I don't want them to be, shiny mirror finish, and they won't be because they're pitted. This is really just to clean them more than anything. It doesn't matter too much that they look a little bit old and worn, because that's what you want, but they're probably pretty dirty, so this is as much a cleaning process as anything else. Probably a bit too much on there. So you just kind of give it a good vigorous rubbing as best you can. Okay, so you can probably see compared to this one next to it, it's better. I'm not going for perfection, as I said. I just want to make sure they're clean. Okay, I'm not too worried about them being shiny or looking beautiful and brand new. That would be kind of pointless. Just want to make sure they're clean. Okay, so I'm not sure how well you can see that. So these are the ones I've done. Just a very quick job, and these ones I've not touched yet. Yeah, they're not looking too bad. About where I want them, to be honest. As I said, I'm not looking for shiny, I just want them clean. I mean, you never would get them to look perfect, as I said, because of the pitting. But at this stage, it's just adding to the character and the patina of this instrument. A little bit more on this top one. How's that? Not too bad. A little bit more, I think, on the top portions. I mean, believe it or not, this polish in some applications is good for wood as well. If you've got a high quality gloss finish, it works quite well on wood. Right, now, to be honest, I'm quite happy with those as they are. As I said, I don't want them to look new. I just wanted them to be clean, and they're fine. Now, as for the tuners, yeah. I mean, very, very old looking, but as I said, they, you know, the action on them is perfectly smooth. So I don't think I'm going to try and, you know, try the metal polish on those, because it's, you know, it's only going to make a difference in places where I can actually get to, and then the rest of it won't, and it probably end up making it look worse. So I'm just going to get a small metal brush, wire brush, and just, you know, just clean off the dirt on them, and I will, you know, put a dab of lubricant on the gears. So I've got a couple of these small, I guess, art brushes or that kind of thing. Got a steel one, nylon. That's actually just quite stiff, that one. I might try with that one because I don't want to scratch them up or anything. And we've got a brass one as well. So I'm going to start with this stiff nylon brush just to see how they clean up. Might be alright. Bring it back so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's making some difference. And, I mean, I knew I had this nylon brush in the set. It's a brand new set, I haven't used it before. I knew I had the nylon brush, but I didn't realise it was that stiff. It's much better for this kind of thing because, you know, I don't want to. I know these are in, you know, they look poor, but they're not. They're really absolutely fine tuners, and you know, I just don't want to scratch them up or anything. So looking a bit better. And you can see, you know, on the brush, there's quite a bit of dirt on there. Okay, so so this is the one I've done. Comparing it to one I haven't done, you can see it's different. It's better. You know, but it's still got that age and patina look to it. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to give it a try with the brush, just to see if it makes more of a difference or not. Yeah, actually it is. But am I happy with that result? I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm doing that to my brush, so I'm not going to do that. These are brand new brushes. I know they're only cheap, nasty things, but yeah, it's not making enough difference to warrant destroying one of my brushes. So the nylon brush is absolutely fine for this application because all it's doing is removing the dirt and any, you know, loose flakes of rust or anything like that. And that's all I'm going for. Really is all I'm going for. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to, like the ferrules, I'm not trying to make them look shiny and mirror finished because they would look ridiculous. So, you know, compared to one that I haven't done, you can see there's quite a difference. And as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. That's kind of the look you want. You still want the age to it. And I mean, I just can't get over how smooth they are. I'm just going to put a little bit of lubricant on there anyway, if I can find it. You know, trusty generic lubricant that everybody uses for everything. Just a slight squirt, preferably away from the eyes. That's it. work it in. Wow, that's so smooth. I mean, as I said, these tuners, I'm guessing, are older than the guitar. I have no idea what brand they are, and even if they're, a high quality brand, but to me, they seem really good. I mean, that's like butter now. It was anyway, but it's even smoother now. That little drop of generic lubricant on there. Yeah, that's good. I didn't need to do the end of the post as well. It's a bit grimy. Okay, so that's, I mean, the shaft itself is alright, but the end, it's quite blackened. I'll just try a bit of the metal polish just to see if that'll clean up a bit more. Probably will. Just a little dab on the cloth. Just want to make them look a little bit better than that. Okay. Well, as you can see, it's not really made any difference to the colour. So probably what it is the chrome has just worn off. So that's what they look like, kind of blackened on the end. But that's not a problem. Yeah, that's just fine. Okay, here's the other one. There it is. I must remember to remove the numbers as well when I put it all back together. You see, as any of you regular viewers to my channel will know, that I always enjoy these types of jobs where it's not a huge amount of work, for someone who's done it a few times. I mean, for most people, a lot of the jobs I do on these, they'd be a bit out of their reach. But because I've done quite a few of these jobs many times, I'm quite used to what's involved in doing these refurbishments, and I really enjoy this type of work because for me it's relatively simple. Like I said, because I've done it a few times, and it's very satisfying because you take what is a barely playable instrument and doesn't even look that good, and with the work that you do, you turn it into a much nicer looking instrument to begin with, and one that somebody can actually play, which is kind of the point, isn't it, with musical instruments? And I get a great deal of satisfaction out of transforming things into basically what they should be, in this case a playable instrument, because Yamaha's a good brand. Their high-end guitars are fantastic, and even these entry-level guitars, they're all built to a certain standard. Throughout their range, from the entry beginner guitars right up to their high-end stuff. They concentrate on the quality of build, and that's why people do like this brand, and especially in this part of the world as well. Obviously, Yamaha's a Japanese brand, and any country within you know, within a flight of Japan, people just love their products. And why not? Okay, so that's the first one I did, and that's the one I've just done. It's better than it was, but it's not as good as this one. But you know, I don't think it matters too much. I'll just give it another brush to see if I can get a bit more off. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm guessing these tuners may be at least 40 years old. They're definitely off of something else. I mean, you know, the coloration on the buttons, which would have been, I guess, you know, sort of pearl white, and you know, over time you get the cracking up the middle as well. That's fairly common, but you know, they're still on there, so they're obviously of a fairly good quality. Okay, well, I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. You've seen me, you know, scrub two of these tuners up, and they're cleaning up nice enough. I've got to clean the actual buttons as well. I'm not going to be too vigorous with those because obviously, you know, they may not be as strong as they used to be. So I'm going to do the rest of that off camera. How is the time now? It's still quite early. So I probably will continue with this guitar. Will I get it finished today? Possibly. I'm not sure if I want to. I've been at it for a few hours really, and you know, I'm at the shop. Obviously, it's my day off, Monday. So that's the day I do these jobs, but also, you know, to clean the shop as well, which I haven't done yet. So I'll need to set some time aside for that. I can't decide right now if I'm going to finish this today or not. I might do, and I might not. There isn't a rush for it. You know, the guys give me a whole week to do it, and I said, well, it'll be done sooner than that. But you know, there's no point rushing it. I know that I'm already outside you know, the time that I allocated for this, so therefore I'm basically working for free on it. But such is life. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this project up till now. It's not finished yet, so I really hope you watch the rest of the videos on this. And if you are enjoying the content, please comment, leave a thumbs up, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and invite some of your friends, family, colleagues, etc. to come and have a look and to subscribe as well if possible. So yeah, here we go with another project. Well, we're halfway through another project. Okay, so in the meantime, rest of you all take care, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.